there are a few movies that have that effect on me that I walk away having enjoyed it, but like not feeling well.
Mm-hmm.
Like probably like The Wolf of Wall Street is one of them. That's the one that comes to
Really?
mind. Like it's a good movie, but like the whole, I guess the whole theme of the movie is decadence.
Yeah.
And like after watching the movie, like I feel like I've like eaten like a huge meal or something
No
like
kidding.
that.
I didn't
gorged myself on a huge meal.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great movie, but I felt nothing after it was over. I was like, it was
really?
good.
I mean, it's
It was a great
I mean, it's a
film.
Martin Scorsese film, so it's going like
No,
100 miles an hour.
Yeah, no, I mean,
every turn.
It's a great movie, but I didn't really feel much afterwards.
Like I felt like tired after I watched
I
it.
didn't feel that at all. But no, there are some movies like during the pandemic, they were just crap movies in the theaters.
Because you could only shoot so much when
Yeah.
when you have to socially distance and wear masks everywhere.
Right. And well, and then there was also movies that were made before the pandemic. There were so many that were made before the pandemic, but they were huge blockbuster films, and they didn't want to put them out during the
Right.
pandemic, so they waited till like a year or so.
Like
but then there were
Top
still
Gun.
Yeah,
is
but
one
then there was those smaller scale movies that were like, we'll still put them out during the pandemic. It's fine. And then so with that in 2020 we got I forget the name of it, but it's a movie about road rage. Russell Crowe was in it, and a woman pisses him off because he's like insane, and so he goes and starts killing people in her family. And I left.
No, I don't remember that one.
I left that movie feeling awful. And then in 2021, there was a movie called Those Who Wish Me Dead, stars Angelina Jolie, and I don't
I've
even
never heard any of these.
because they were crap movies and they put out during the pandemic, and I saw, and I don't even want to get into how bad that movie was. It was, but I left there feeling awful. So it was just like those are movies that just make me feel. I leave there feeling like just awful. Night of the Living Dead. The first time I saw that, after it was over, I just felt awful because it's like everybody dies. Spoiler. Everybody died. Nobody survived.
It's been out for 50 years.
55 almost. Yeah.
So
but
you guys don't know yet. Yeah.
But I was in
Everybody
high
dies.
school when I first watched it. I was like, everybody dies? That sucks. Like, there's no happy ending to this story. Awful.
Oh, and I was going to say, speaking of Russell Crowe, even though
Mm-hmm.
he's not in the movie I'm going to mention, they're making a sequel to Gladiator.
Which is weird. Obviously, he can't
Yeah.
be in it because his character
Yes.
died, but spoiler. Sorry.
Yes.
In case you've never seen
Again,
these,
it's been out for over 20
in
years.
case you haven't seen these super old
Maximus
movies.
dies.
In case you haven't seen these super old movies, spoilers.
Apparently, Denzel Washington's going to be in it.
This is a movie that did not need a sequel.
Yeah, it didn't need a sequel.
This is what pisses me off. And then I found out that Disney is going to do and I'm air quoting, live action version of Bambi.
Oh, it's going to be like The Lion King.
It's going to be just
like,
as bad as The Lion. It's
just gonna
CGI.
be, like it's going to be like a nature documentary.
Yeah, which is stupid because The Lion King was not a live action.
Like you can do The Little Mermaid.
Yeah.
You can't do like
You can-
animals.
Well, they did. They did Cinderella, Beauty and the Beast, and those movies were really good. But like it's been done. Like we've done the remakes. Let's try to create something new. But like that's a whole different thing. But yeah, they're going to do a live action version of Bambi, and it's just going to be CGI characters. That's not a live action. You're just redoing it. And that was the awful thing about The Lion King 2019 was the fact that it was a shot for shot remake of the cartoon with just CGI characters.
Yeah, they did Beyonce dirty
Yeah, they did.
and Childish Gambino.
Yeah. Oh, they did them all dirty.
Who's Mufasa
It was James Earl Jones again.
again?
Yeah. Like they didn't even. Well, I mean, who the hell else are you going to get to play Mufasa? Really?
I mean, he's getting up there in years though.
Yeah,
but
mean,
it's hard
sounded-
to hear. It's hard to hear anybody else doing his voice.
sounded old. He sounded old in the movie. That's why he's not going to voice Darth Vader anymore. They're using AI to voice
Oh God!
to voice Darth
oh,
Vader.
I don't even know if I want to talk about AI.
They're going to take his voice and do like what I did with Orson Welles.
Like
and,
they released a new Beatles album through AI.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
I think it or I don't know if it was an album. I think it was just a song, but
Jesus Christ.
it sounds shockingly accurate.
Well, yeah, and I'm sure the Darth Vader, James Earl Jones's AI voice will sound shockingly accurate as well. But it's annoying. I hate it. But getting back to the Bambi thing, like, you really, And everybody in the, because I saw this on Facebook, everybody in the comments was just making fun of it. Like, really, why are you doing this? This is the dumbest thing. Now they are also going to do a live action version of The Hunchback of Notre Dame, which I think
that could work.
Josh Gad is going to play Quasimodo. So I'm like, that's fun. I like that. I'm behind that.
That could work.
Yeah. But you can't do live versions of these animal movies. Like, what's the next one going to be? Fox
in the House?
No, I think they did that. Actually, didn't they do that?
I don't think so.
Or no, they did Lady and the Tramp, and it was on Disney Plus. It was a Disney Plus exclusive.
That'd be boring.
Yeah, but it's like that's not live action. They did it right in the 90s. They did 101 Dalmatians live action, but the Dalmatians
that could work, 'cause
the Dalmatians were real dogs, you know.
And they did the dogs didn't talk.
They didn't talk.
They didn't talk. Well, they didn't talk in the cartoon movie, did they?
They did.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you could play that off.
And that did take some of the like magic out of it.
But I mean, they just have more interplay between the human characters. That's fine.
Right.
It
but
works.
that's what I'm saying is, like, if you're gonna do live action movies with talking animals. You know, they did that in the 90s. They did it with the Homeward Bound movies. You remember those?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, they did that.
Michael J. Fox.
And
other people.
Sally Field was in it. Like they've done it. Why not just do it again? Just get real animals and do the computer generate, like in Dr. Dolittle, where their mouths move. Do
Chris
something
Rock
like
is
that.
a hamster.
Chris Rock is a hamster is adorable. Norm Macdonald, R.I.P. is Lucky the dog. Like, that was great. But no, they're doing CGI, and that's not live action. That's animated. It's the same thing.